What's going on, guys? Aero here, and guys, this past week we just got some amazing information on Nintendo's next new system, the NX. So basically what happened was the CEO of the Pokemon company, Mr. Ishihara, actually was interviewed by the Wall Street Journal. And of course nowadays, whenever we interview someone big from the gaming industry, because they have inside information on Nintendo's next new system, we always ask them questions about the NX so that we, just normal fans and people, could try to get some information on Nintendo's next new system because Nintendo's officially not giving us any information. So that's what the Wall Street Journal did in this interview. They asked, straight up to the Pokemon CEO, they asked him, what do you think about the Nintendo NX? And I'm gonna put up his response right on screen for you guys. You guys can see his quote right here. And he says, the NX is trying to change the concept of what it means to be a home console device or a handheld device. Now this is really interesting. I don't know if he was even allowed to say this, but since the fact that he said this right away is very interesting because this seems to be lining up with a lot of rumors that we've been hearing about. You know how we heard about how, the NX is going to be the system that's a handheld system, we can take it on the go, that we could come back home and hook it up to our TV and make it a home console. And I love this idea of having a system, and the fact that he said this is really interesting. I feel like, obviously he knows information about the NX, but I think that this is really cool because, he told us right away, and this pretty much just confirms that the NX is going to be some sort of hybrid device where we can play it on the go and we'll be able to play it at home. And I'm really interested about this. I'm so interested in learning about the NX and so hyped for this after hearing his statement right here, because this is obviously an official person who has contacts with Nintendo. He works there and he knows information on the NX, and the fact that he told us right there, it changes what it means to be a home console device or a handheld device. He knows that the NX is a very unique system and it's something that a lot of people are gonna like. So then the Wall Street Journal asked, like, what do you guys think about making games for the NX? And he just said in one flat word, the thing that made me smile that whole day: we will make games for the NX. And that is just really cool, guys. I can't believe that Pokemon is going to be having games on the NX. And I think that this is something that everybody really wanted, and I think that this is a good idea. But I think this is also really interesting because if you guys remember a while back, I think in like August, we had a leak saying that a Pokemon game was going to be coming on the NX as well, or like Pokemon games were coming. I think there were a few other games that they said, like a few other franchises were going to be coming on the NX as well. And the fact that the Pokemon CEO right here just told us that they're going to be making games on the NX, it pretty much does confirm that those leaks could be very well true. And I think this is great because from what we've heard about those leaks, right, it seems like the NX is going to have a 720p screen. And you guys know what 720p is, right? It's HD, it's high definition. And so the fact that he said that they're making games for the NX, it looks like we could finally have a high definition Pokemon game. And I think this is something that everybody wants. You know how a lot of people ask, like, why don't they have any HD Pokemon games, or how come they never make like a Pokemon game on like the Wii U or just any type of home console? Why are they always on the 3DS? Why are they always on the DS? Why can't there be a Nintendo game or a Pokemon game, or actually a Pokemon game that is on a high definition console? And they always talk about how we want the Pokemon experience to be like, you go around and like, if you ever find someone who's playing Pokemon, you both can just start up trading right away. Whereas if you guys are at home, you can't take your like console with you on the go and then like trade with the console. So I can understand how they feel about that. But now that we've heard that the NX is going to be a system where you guys can take it on the go and play it at home, it definitely makes sense for Pokemon to create a game, because now you can take it on the go, so you can trade with your friends on the go, but you can come back home and you can play it on your TV as well. So it makes a lot of sense. Now, he said that they're going to be making games for the NX. Now, I don't know if that means main series Pokemon games. Like, I don't know if it means like games like Pokemon Sun and Moon, like Pokemon X and Y. He could just be talking about spin-off titles as well, and I love spin-off titles as well, so don't get like that I don't like those types of games, because I liked playing Pokemon Battle Revolution, I liked playing all those other games. I really like the Poke Park games too, like the Poke Park games where you had like that open world and you could turn into different Pokemon and stuff. I really like those types of games, and I think that those types of games are really cool, and they should definitely have those types of games on the NX as well. So if they're not having main series Pokemon games, that's fine, but just seeing an HD Pokemon game would just be really cool, and I think that that's definitely what they're talking about. Now that they're having HD Pokemon, pretty much on the NX, it's gonna open up so many new experiences. I can't imagine how it would be. Like, would it be like, you know, if you take it on the go, it's like a 3DS experience sort of, but then when you come home, it just like turns all your Pokemon like HD, you know, you can play the game in HD. And you know, we've always seen those like, you know, like fake pictures and stuff talking about how cool Pokemon would look if it was in high definition, and I can't imagine how it would look if they make an HD Pokemon game on the NX. I think it would look really cool, and I definitely want an HD Pokemon game. I think that that would just be really amazing. And yeah, so the fact that we got some good information from this interview itself definitely gets me a lot more hype for the NX. Hopefully Nintendo can show it really soon. Come on, Nintendo, you need to show us this next new system. So I really like how he mentioned right here, it changes the concept of what it means to be a home console or handheld device, and that he told us right there that they are going to be making games for the NX. So we got some big information from this one interview itself. Definitely leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely comment down below, what do you guys think of the Pokemon CEO telling us that they're going to be making games on the NX? Do you guys think that he means main series Pokemon games? Do you think he means spin-off titles? Do you think he means both? Definitely let me know your thoughts on having an HD Pokemon game down below in the comment section. And as always, if you guys are hyped for Nintendo NX, hyped for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and just hyped for Nintendo content in general, then be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.